Well, back under the van. Today's tiny job is going to be getting this diesel tank down. Every now and again the van seems to get fuel starved, so I think there's stuff in there that's clogging the pipe and the strainer that's on the end of the pipe, so that's going to be dropped down. There's no other way to do it that I can see. It's one solid moulded tank. Down here we have the end of the heat pipe, which should come from the Webasto back up there, but the pipe work in between fell to bits. It wasn't suitable for outdoor use, and all the water coming up from the front wheel when you go through big puddles just tore it to bits. So I'm going to go with an aluminium based pipe piece this time and then insert around the top of it. There's not a great deal holds this diesel tank in, it seems to be on just bolts. So I'll undo the 4 of them, I think there's 4 of them, and the tank should just drop off. And then I can take the strainer out and give the tank a flush. And then I can start and put this pipe work back in while the tank's down, because then I'll have more space to put the pipe through that gap and squish it to the right shape to fit. Well, that's not quite the official method for dropping your diesel tank, but the bolts all the way at the back down there ish, where they're gone, they're seized in and I can't get them out, so I've chosen just to see how far it will drop, and it will drop to there, and that's enough space to lift it over. Wait for all the drips to stop. Well, a tiny bit of diesel was spilt, but as big as that is, it's a cupful. Now once you've got your tank off, the most important part next is your brew. And then taking them 2 pipes off to get your filter out. This is what causes your trouble. That strainer covered in shit stops diesel getting to your engine, and so when you come to big hills and try and accelerate hard to get to the top, you get halfway up and your engine starts to die out. So there's this filter. Now I've taken it off and give it a wipe with a cloth. It's got not most of it off, but on the inside, which has passed through and sat on the inside, there's more gunk and mould and so scalding hot water's needed for this. That's all it needs, that and a little nail brush. And there's the other crap that came out my tank. What I'm going to do now is pour some of that back in, not the crap on the bottom, the diesel, and give it a swash about and then tip it out again, and do that a couple of times, and that should get all the other horrible stuff out the tank. As you can see, the backwards and forwards movement of the diesel gives this swirl chamber a kind of pumping action which fills it up. Okay, checking this out from the side. Here we have the float that sits in the bottom of the tank on the diesel. It comes up here to a moving arm, which has a metal wiper which goes on this track. And this track varies the resistance between these 2 skinny wires. So you've kind of got full tank, half tank, empty tank. Now, I don't know what the extra bits here are. I'm guessing it has something to do with temperature compensation. There won't be, I don't think, anything in here to account for voltage compensation. That'll be done at the other end. So I'm guessing that might have something to do with the temperature of the diesel, and that temperature causes this resistance to vary enough to cause an inaccurate reading, so they've got this extra network of resistance to compensate. Not sure, could be wrong.